Alright, we're going to get started. Hello. Hi, Josh. Thank you. So, we have an interesting workshop format here. This is a giant experiment. So, the DoT I think this is kind of rare for any sort of federal agency to come down and talk to us, right, about our expertise. And so I'm really excited for that opportunity here. Mel, you have some stuff for us, don't you?
I do. Please start in.
Well, here's the format for the workshop tonight. So I'm going to just talk for 2 minutes. Secretary's going to come up here, talk for 5 or 10 minutes. We've got 6 ideas that I crowdsourced from you guys. A bunch of people, about 20, 25 of you, sent in ideas. And what we did is we synthesized them into 6 different buckets. And then after that, we'll end with about 20 or 30 minutes of workshop. So we have a couple rules for tonight, starting with banned words. All right. So the first banned word is Uber. We're not going to use the word Uber tonight. Musk is also a word we cannot say. Autonomous is a banned word, and so is Hyperloop. And now, the reason that we're banning words tonight is because we've actually done 2 of these mock workshops already. And inevitably it comes down to like, oh, sure, we should have robot all the things, and NASA should spend money on talking kittens or whatever. And so I want to make sure that the DoT leaves here tonight with prescriptive ideas that they can act on. All right. So in that sense, non-starter ideas that we feel that we pre-screen for, that we want you guys think about, is nothing with concrete and steel. We're not talking about concrete and steel tonight. And also, we are not talking about ideas where we cannot create a minimum viable product in more than 6 months. All right. So just sort of reformat there. We want them to have actionable steps. So real quick story. So the last time I saw Secretary Foxx was in 2012. Before he was Secretary Foxx, he was Mayor Foxx of Charlotte, which was where we have a home office. And I want to tell you guys a story about where he punked me. Actually, the last time I saw him was where he punked me. So in 2012, the Democratic National Convention was happening in Charlotte, if some of you remember that. And there's all these events going on, and there's one event that I went to. There's about 300 people in a movie theater, and I got to go to this. I thought it was really cool. I was sitting in the front row. I don't know if you remember this. The microphone came around. It was my chance to ask a question, and very calmly, very respectfully, I said, "Oh, Mayor Foxx, I understand the president and the first lady are coming here. I'm sure the whole city's excited. I was wondering if you and your wife got to have Barack and Michelle over for dinner." And he looked at me like someone from his entourage had slipped me $1,000 to set him up for like the easiest punchline ever. And he goes, "Barack and Michelle? Sounds like you know better than I do. Maybe they're having dinner at your house." And 300 people got to laugh at me for that. So I don't know if you remember that, sir, but I sure do. But in any case, please welcome the Secretary of Transportation for your federal government, Mr. Anthony Foxx.
Hello. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hi. How's it going? It's great to be here in great Denver, Colorado. I'm feeling pretty energetic looking out at this crowd, and I want to thank you all for being part of this conversation. And Josh, thank you very much. I actually had forgotten the story until you mentioned it.
Well, when John Oliver said nobody knows who the DOT secretary is, I thought that was payback.
Okay. So I'm gonna just keep on rolling right away. Actually, you made me think about something, though. As I was putting on my Musk this morning, I thought about the Uber football teams between Denver and Charlotte. They both have 6-0 records. And it made me want to get out and jog, so I did a Hyperloop around the neighborhood. Okay, anyway. So,